Okay, I'm still getting dressed. I got my shower. I'm feeling good. I was listening. I was rocking out with my imaginary cock out, and I was listening to a '90s song, "Hold On" by Wilson Phillips, and this one line really had a thought occur to me, like that I would really love a lot of people to consider, right? So, because it was a line that said, you've got no one to blame for your own happiness. No, baby, you got yourself into your own mess. Anyway, that part by itself made me think, but the next line clarifies it. Letting your worries pass you by. Baby, don't you think it's worth your time to change your mind? Anyway, so that part, it clarifies what they mean by that. Saying, like, you just have been avoiding your shit. Like, don't avoid it. This is what I mean. This is the whole purpose behind my healing journey. I've been avoiding, running from the pain, running from the trauma, running. And I just kept running and running myself into the motherfucking ground. Anyway, the motherfucking ground. That's what I said. Anyway, I'm so fucking silly. Okay, so, what I was saying is I kept running. Like, the only way to fix it is to address it, right? Ain't no way over it, but through it. So, I was thinking to myself, now, I say all of this to say that what made me, the thought that it brought to mind was, how come when people have issues or a bad life as an adult as a result of their parents being pieces of shit and people trying to tell them, oh yeah, no, like, you can't just keep blaming your parents, you're an adult now, or whatever, right? But when somebody turns out well, successful in whatever sense that, they feel like that is, whatever that means to them, they're well adjusted, they're a kind person, they're a very good person, all that good shit. Then it's, oh yeah, you was raised right. Do you see the cognitive dissonance here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that in there, bitches. Just get that thought out there. Just think about that. Just chew on that question for a while, especially those who are watching that are thinking that of themselves, sitting there blaming themselves for their. If you're an adult and you're blaming yourself for your life being shitty, if your parents were shitty, even though your parents were shitty, they laid a shitty foundation for you to build a shitty house on. Like, what the fuck you doing that for? You didn't lay that foundation. That was their job. And they didn't do it. They had one job. One job. I know I'm holding up a 2, but I mean they had one job. And they didn't do it. They failed miserably. That just means that you gotta go in, tear everything the fuck down, destroy that fucking foundation and rebuild from the ground up. And that is a lot of fucking work. That's just, I'm speaking from experience, and that's just facts. No matter what kind of work it entails for a person, it is still a lot of work, regardless. It's a lot. I mean, have you ever seen a house built? If you know anything about building a house versus remodeling a house, it's a lot more work. Okay? It just is. Like, and I'm talking about tearing down a house to rebuild a house on where that house stood. You have so much shit you gotta fucking, that you might run into. Just anyway, you get the analogy. If you know anything about construction, you understand the analogy. And if you don't, I'll come up with another one in another video. But yeah, no. Okay? Like, if your parents were pieces of shit and your life is shitty now, that is directly their fault. They built a shitty foundation and gave us bullshit ass, shitty ass fucking materials to build with. That's not your fault. You were working with what you were given. And don't nobody come up in this bitch talking about, well, you gotta, you just focusing on, you can't just rely on your parents, blur, 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 blur. You have no other choice as a child to rely on your parents. The only difference between then and now as an adult is you can acquire better materials. And it takes a lot more work than it does to be given the right materials in the first fucking place. Okay? Just saying. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. I don't know why I keep saying have a wonderful day when this is not going to be the last video I make today. I don't know. Have a wonderful day anyway. Love you. Bye.